Today I'm bringing you a shorter episode from our randomized challenge park. Of course, in the first episode we have picked 10 randomized dinosaurs and we started on the hardest sandbox difficulty with the lowest amount of money. We still have 3 dinosaurs left on our list. Of course, the Tsintaosaurus, the Tsintaosaurus and the Geyser. Now for the Tsintaosaurus, I was forced to release some armored herbivores because we need to have a dinosaur who lost 2 fights. And also, well, not for the Giganotosaurus, but if we had to do the T-Rex, we would also need the opposite, a dinosaur with 2 fights or 3 fights won. So I decided to release a couple Tsintaosaurus fighting the Albertosauruses, and it took like 15-20 minutes for them to actually start a fight. So it was really difficult. And luckily the game bugged out because one Tsintaosaurus lost 1 fight and another one I released lost another fight, and it did count for the 2 fights lost on a single dinosaur for some reason. Maybe it's per species. So yeah, before I bring you the awesome Tsintaosaurus exhibit, I wanted to show you this initial part because it is a very important part in our journey on our randomized park. Unlocking the Tsintaosaurus because it does need, for some reason, ceratopsid research, and ceratopsids, the later ones, again need dinosaurs with fights lost because they are like brawny, strong, defensive dinosaurs or whatever. So it's a nice theme, it's just so ridiculously difficult compared to the other research that it's just really annoying to unlock. So here I am. I lost 1 fight already. I'm bringing the Tsintaosaurus to the... It's not enough to heal it with a jeep. I need to actually bring it to the medic center to heal it properly. And for some reason, look, we just unlocked it randomly. Like I said, one of the Tsintaosaurus lost 1 fight, another one lost another fight. But I decided not to sell them. There is such a thing as a infamy level for the Albertosauruses, so I just let them kill them. I'm sorry, I'm really horrible. But then again, they were not part of the challenge. Unfortunately, we didn't have any other defensive dinosaurs or other large carnivores to unlock the Tsintaosaurus with, so I was kind of forced to create these Nazutos. I always call them Narutos. If these are the Narutos, then I guess the Albertosaurus is Sasuke. It's such a cool fight too. The first fight you saw was in first person mode, and this one's focusing on the Albertosaurus, which of course has greater... The Tsintaosaurus do have the advanced defensives genetics. However, the Albertosauruses are just much more powerful. 122 attack. They have low defense, but it doesn't really matter. Absolute killers. From the fight, it does have an ingrown nail or claw, and you have to shoot it a couple of times. It would be funny if you shot these guys in the neck or the head, that maybe the medicine could work better. But look, we hired someone for $50,000. That is incredible, but it doesn't really matter. We already have $62 million or 60 million. Look, here's another dinosaur. Another apex carnivore with a high infamy level. And of course, I didn't lie. It was not a clickbait. I started working on the Tsintaosaurus exhibit, and I wanted to use these really... These are the most infamous rocks in the game, I feel like. Definitely in the S tier of Jurassic World Evolution 2 rocks, if you ask me. These long-ass temperate rocks. I use these as geysers. Of course, they are not geysers, but they kind of look like it, and they're really, really white. And I wanted to show you my inspiration, so it's Borean Tundra from World of Warcraft. It is a tundra, but it has a bunch of red in it too. Unfortunately, we don't have grass like this, but I did have a couple of revisions of this exhibit. It took a bunch of time to do it and remove stuff and add stuff, and I had such a cool idea, a cool discovery rather, that you can place some decorations in the water itself. But anyways, we are just placing these geysers. First I placed these giant rocks, but it didn't really make sense to me, because these large rocks are almost as large as the geysers themselves, and they also have moss growing on them, so I didn't really want that. I decided to swap them for Mediterranean rocks later on, but you will see that soon enough. I prepared a little music as well from World of Warcraft, the Borean Tundra, so it's gonna be a really nice quiet part of the video. Sometimes I jump quite late and you don't see the entire process. I like to paint dirt as well when I can, so the exhibit looks very polished and different. And it's not very difficult, I'm not very good at it. I just add random stuff and see how it works out. Change it if I don't like it. But yeah. I started adding red trees as well. First I added bigger ones, but it just didn't suit the thing. Don't forget that we have a thermal large power station already in the game, so it makes sense that this entire exhibit is sort of like a volcano, a geothermal area. I made not one but two batches of Tsintaosauruses. Before I forget, I wanted to just say that I added the red trees into the water. Then I had an even cooler idea, of course, with the lights. I didn't know you could place them in water. Most decorations you just can't. I picked this Tsintaosaurus skin, the super white one. I couldn't select the base default skin for some reason. I always thought you could do that. And I chose the coolest purple head crest instead of the red one. I just really like the purple one. But anyways, like and subscribe for more, and I shall see you in the next one. Enjoy.